this is Olivia.
And this is Robyn, and you're listening to K-Pop Hot Sheet. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-Pop Hot Sheet and rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. So we are now halfway through 2024, a little bit over halfway, if you can believe it.
It's crazy. I can't believe the year's more than halfway done.
Yeah. So last year, if you're a longtime listener and fan of our lovely podcast, we did a Melon mid-year chart review where we looked at what the popular songs were in South Korea on the Melon chart for the first half of the year. So we're going to do that again this year because there's a lot of things that I would say maybe half of these songs I've never heard, maybe less than half, we'll see. So it's going to remind us of things that happened earlier in the year. We're going to hear new things we haven't heard before and kind of take a look at the first top 2 songs for January through June. And then we will have a little ranking list and we'll see how alike or dissimilar Olivia and I's tastes are.
Most of the time it's alike, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
some things.
We have differences on girl groups, except for like I-DLE. We both agree are just amazing.
The interesting thing about the list this year versus last year is that there's more variety, which I appreciate. And I think last year, a lot of the songs we actually did MV like reactions to. And this year's not so much. Maybe a few of them, but not like, I guess maybe because we didn't have one group dominating.
Yeah.
For the first couple of months.
Because last year it was just like NewJeans, 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 NewJeans.
Yeah.
And it's not the same this year. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Like, no shade, but like boring. Like, I love the variety. I love to see, other things go up top and react to that. So.
All right. So we're going to start in January. The number one song, we didn't know who this guy was. I still don't know. Lim Jae
Hyun.
Yeah, that's meant to be an M, right?
Yeah.
Rhapsody of Sadness.
I know. It sounds very sad. I don't know if I've heard this. Maybe if it's like a K-drama thing, and who knows, like it's in the background, but it was number 1 in January and it went up 25 spots, so it's very interesting to see why this was so damn popular.
All right, let's go check it out and see what we think. I'm steeling myself, I'm readying myself for this being like a very dramatic ballad, so
okay,
let's see if it is.
Yep. I mean, I can totally 100% see why this was up there, because this would be such a good song to belt out to in karaoke, like get your feelings out.
While it's snowing outside and you've just broken up.
Exactly. I mean, I was looking at the English translations and it's definitely like, it's either a breakup song or it's like I'm like dying or something. I don't know. Because it's like, there's nothing I can do for you now. I'm going to a place that's really far away that like news of you can't come to me. So I'm like, okay, like heaven. Like, I don't know where else you would go, bro.
The military. Honestly, when it first started, it reminded me of our virtual idol, Adam.
Oh my God.
It had that kind of vibe.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, that's definitely going to be at the bottom of my list. But
I mean, listen,
whatever.
like I like ballads here and there, but and I think I've said this before. It's usually when there's a connection to me emotionally, because it's like in a drama, right? So I'm connected to like the character or the story, and the song is like incepted into my head. But just listening to it like this, where it's like, oh, like I have nothing to feel, for the song, it's like, eh.
Yeah. And full transparency, everyone, we only listened to not even half the song. We
went to the chorus. I mean, come on.
We made it to the chorus.
It's just going to repeat after that. So we know what happens. All right. So moving on to number 2 is our dear Gigi girl, Taeyeon. And this is 2X. Every day, every night, 나로 채우고 싶어. 좀 이상해 왜 둘 사이에 너만 보이는 걸까? 나 까다롭고 힘든 나이라 그런 피곤한 생각만 한데 오늘 난 문자 속에 새로 산 티셔츠 그리 기쁘냐 이제야 난 알 것 같아 Gonna block you 부를 법 2X Okay, I actually don't think I've heard that one or seen the music video before because it seemed all very new to me. And I liked it. I don't think it was something that like I would have on repeat, but I enjoyed the little melody, the like I probably just butchered that, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I've heard the song. I don't recall the video. And we noticed that this was from November of 2023, so it was still in the top of the charts, beginning of the year, this year.
Yeah, that usually happens with the January one, right? Because it's like things are still moving up the charts.
I feel like the November and December stuff especially gets completely lost. Like,
yeah.
So I really enjoyed it. I like Taeyeon.
Yeah.
Girl can sing.
Yeah, and I think the music video was very interesting because it seems like she's trying to get out of this relationship, and the part at the end specifically, right, where he like forcefully seats her down and has her watch, I guess, I don't know if it was like memories or whatever it was on the projector screen. And then you see them like kind of like hugging and kissing. So it's almost like, oh, like he kind of pulled her back in. But then in the very, very end, she just like takes out this little piece of paper that says narcissist and like burns it. And you see that I feel like she's like gotten away from the relationship. So I think it was very, very artistically like well made.
Yeah, it was a nice portrayal of the song, I guess. I like it when they do the story that goes along with the narrative of the song and it not just be like,
yeah,
completely random.
Same. Okay, shall we move on to February?
Let's do it.
All right, so now from one queen to the next, although I know we were just talking before this and it's not like you're a super huge fan, but you're not like a hater.
I'm not a hater.
No. So yeah, so IU had number 1 with Love Wins All, and I believe she had I think someone from BTS, a member from BTS was in this music video. So I have seen this music video before. I don't know if you have.
I haven't. Isn't it like super long? Whatever.
Yes, it is, but we don't have to watch the whole thing. Yeah. It's like 5 minutes. I just saw it.
I've never even heard the song, though.
Oh, okay. So this would be good. So this one's actually from January. So this is 2024 now.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, so what did you think?
Yeah, not into it. Like, I get the appeal and I understand why other people absolutely love IU, but I've never, like, she's not my jam.
I mean, listen, it's ballady again. That is not your jam ever, so
yeah, it
makes sense. Your own brand still.
That was yet another one that we didn't get all the way through because Olivia was like, oh, are you into this? You want to keep going? And at that point, I was already staring at my phone. I spaced out. Like, I can't do it. Sorry,
It's
IU.
beautifully shot. It is beautifully shot. They're both great actors, good looking. Like, it's cute, but yeah. I watched it once, like back then, I guess in January when it came out, and didn't touch it again. So I'm sure that says a lot.
Well, now I'm always curious what happens at the end of the video.
What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That box thing comes and like, I don't know if it's pulverizes them or whatever. Like, you remember there was a bunch of clothes like piled up?
Yeah.
That's just people that are dead.
Oh,
I guess
wow.
they live in some kind of like apocalyptic alien like thing, so that they're running away from that box thing. So in the end, it gets them, so they just die.
I mean, I feel like Star Trek should sue because that box thing was definitely like the Borg.
Oh, yeah?
The Borg was coming to annihilate them. Whatever.
I've never seen Star Trek, so yeah, I don't know. All right, so number 2 in February was still Taeyeon. She was still holding tight there. So we don't have to watch that again, obviously. And then moving on to March, number 1 is, again, another queen, I would say. I like BIBI, with Bamyangang.
I like BB too. I don't like this song, but let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go watch enough that I remember why I don't like it.
Okay.
미안해라는 한마디로 너랑 나는 날들 마무리했었지 달디 달고 달디 달고 달디단 밤양갱 밤양갱 내가 먹고 싶었던 건 달디단 밤양갱 밤양갱
Yeah. Do you remember why you didn't like it?
Oh, yeah, because it just sounds like a children's song and I find it annoying.
Yeah. It's cute at first, and then you're just like, all right, I'm kind of done with it. So
it just keeps repeating itself over and over and over again.
yeah, it's another one we couldn't even finish till the end either. Well, we get one music video that we finished to the end today.
Wow.
That has to be our number 1, right? If we get to that.
Well, we finished the Taeyeon one.
Oh, shit.
We made it all the way through that.
All right, fine. Taeyeon gets that, but I mean, she's not my number 1, so not yet. All right, so what's number 2? Number 2 is TWS. This is a new group. And I haven't seen the music video, but I've definitely heard the song because it's shown up on my Spotify. And I don't think you've heard the song or seen the video, right?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
All right, we'll find out.
All right.
만남은 너무 어려워 계획대로 되는 게 없어서 첫 만남은 너무 어려워 내일은 나야
Okay, so correction. Their name is not TWS, it's Tuosu. Which sounds
Sounds too much like
twice. But it stands for 24/7 with us. Tuosu. Maybe it's like to us. To us? That makes sense a bit more. But it's still like twice. I don't know. Anyways, they're adorable. They're so refreshing. They're so cute. I really enjoyed that. We watched it to the end.
We did watch it till the end because I made a comment as soon as it started. And the video, the vibe and like how they were small with a big pen or pencil or whatever checking off a list. It reminded me of GOT7 just right, where it's like small little like Honey I Shrunk the Boy group vibes. And it actually kind of reminded me of early GOT7 throughout all of it, just like in the cuteness, and it was a good song.
Even the comments said it reminded them of Third Generation, which is GOT7 and everyone. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing more from them, and that's great that they made it all the way to number 2, and I think they've just debuted, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on to April.
Yeah, halfway through.
All right, we got our girls ILLIT with Magnetic.
Which we've seen this.
We have, but let's take a moment and at least watch the beginning of
Yeah,
it.
we need a refresher. It's been a while. Yeah, no, still love that song. I was telling Robin I was already dancing when it came on.
I was too. Doing the hand choreography really poorly.
Oh my God, I was gonna say, you know how to do that?
Really poorly.
Pretending we're doing some sort of thing, but no, love them. Breath of Fresh Air. Have they come out with anything new since then? I haven't checked.
They did Lucky Girl Syndrome.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
There was
I guess we can give them some time. Yeah, they need some time to create, right?
I guess we'll give them some time. No.
All right.
All right.
What you got for us at number 2, Robin?
G-IDLE.
Yay, our girls.
So this song Fate, I've probably heard it because I've listened to like every G-IDLE release in its entirety, like mini albums, these are EPs, whatever the hell. So I've probably heard this, but I don't know which song this is necessarily.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah, 카페인으로 잡은 정신은 빠졌고 하루 종일 신경 쓰여 토할 것 같아 저녁이 돼도 배고픔까지 까먹고 그치 이상하지 근데 말야 있잖아 처음 본 순간 뭐랄까 그랬다가 나도 웃긴데 말야 영원했던 하늘이 무너지고 어둡던 눈앞이 붉어지면 뭔가 잊고 게 있는 것 같아 괜히 이상하게 막 울 것만 같고 그냥 지나치는 게 나을 것 같아 나는 생각은 다 질색이니까
Okay. I really like that their vocals shone through more here. They have some really nice vocals, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
I liked it, and I figured you would because it's a what did I say before? A pretty song. You're a pretty song girl.
It is it is a pretty song, but I don't think anything hooked me though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a pretty song girl, but I need to be hooked. I need something to be like, oh, this is repeatable. This is like fun.
I Googled because I was like, how was this number 2 in the Melon chart for April in South Korea? Because I thought, oh, maybe it was part of like a soundtrack or something, or it was connected to something, but it doesn't seem that way.
Well, do you think it was when the whole mini jean thing was going down? Maybe there was some repercussions. I don't know. Although I-LIT still made it to number 1.
Yeah. So, yeah, when I Googled it in the Google result where it says people also ask, it says, why is G-IDLE Fate so popular?
So even people don't know. Okay, I don't know.
So it says,
it might be.
well, the Wikipedia says, unlike their previous tracks known for their strong stage presence, Fate resonated with audiences through its light band sound and nostalgic melody reminiscent of youth movies.
This is, yeah, no, that's the kind of the vibe that's in right now. So I think it's just, and also you have to remember international rankings with Korean rankings are different. I mean, case in point with Lim Jae Hyun on January, right? So sometimes these soft ballady type or band rock type resonate more than they do with us.
I mean, it's interesting though that because this is like for all intents and purposes a B-side that ranked higher than the singles that they've released.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Good for them though.
Good for them. All right, moving on to May. We've got Zico featuring Jennie. Jennie's got to show up. You can't make it without Jennie showing up somewhere.
All right, whether it's with Blackpink or a feature.
All right, so the number 1 song in May was Spot.
Which was all over, everywhere, on TikTok, doing the dancing. But I have not seen the full music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think I have. Like, I've definitely heard the song, and I don't even know if I've heard the full song. I've probably just heard the snippets on TikTok, to be
Wow.
honest.
See,
Have you?
I'm not on TikTok, so yeah, I've seen the full video multiple times.
All right, well, see, we balance each other. I love it.
All right.
We're not going home tonight. Alright. 네게 회개
are you ready for me to talk some shit on Jennie real quick?
Yes, always.
So I actually really like this song. It's almost one of those things where when I first heard it, I was like physically trying to reject it.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Like my ears were like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to like it for whatever reason. I don't know.
Your body starts moving.
Yeah, then it's catchy. It's so
Zico.
catchy.
Zico always has catchy ass. Like, he's a producer, so
Yeah.
it's him. It's not her.
It's
she happened
definitely-
to feature on it. Yeah.
So my shit talking on her was, I think it's telling in the music video that like when he's dancing with a female at the end, it's not her. Because
She can't dance.
she can dance. But also, this is like side news type stuff that I saw on the internet that has nothing to do with the song. But apparently, Jennie had to apologize because there was video of her vaping indoors while getting her like hair and makeup done.
I saw that.
And I'm like, girl, that's rude.
Yeah. No, she didn't care. She just, because I saw the clip too, and it's very quick clip. I think people just didn't like either catch it or they thought like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, okay, you're apologizing, but like we can already tell what kind of person you are.
Mm-hmm. Jennie,
So.
we see you.
We'll see you, girl.
Mm.
Still a
But-
fun song though.
Great song because of
Yep.
Zico.
Yep. Where are we at? Is this it? We got made it to June?
Well, the number 2 song in May.
Oh,
is,
I skipped over it because I'm like, I already saw
it's
this.
ILLIT. It's magnetic.
Yeah.
So it was number 1 in April, number 2 in May, and now we're moving on to June.
I mean, that says something about Zico too, right? He overthrew them because if you think about it, like last year with NewJeans, they were number 1 for a couple of months. Like it was hard to overthrow. So still great. So yeah, moving on to June.
Number 1, aespa, Supernova.
So Supernova.
Supernova. Nova. Can't stop. Hyper. Stellar. 멈춰. 그걸 찾아. Bring the light of a dying star. 불러내 내 우주를 봐봐. Supernova.
Still such a good song. And a fun music video.
Yeah, I remember when we first talked about this, however many episodes ago it was, I made the comment that I wish the song ended after like, I don't know, a minute and a half or 2 minutes, whatever. I don't feel quite that way anymore.
Yeah, it's one of those that totally grows on you, and like it's again one of in my playlist on Spotify. Like I just do like K-pop workout, and when it comes on, I'm like da-da-da, da-da-da-da, oh, eh, as I'm like lifting or whatever. Like it hypes you up, and then watching the music video again is just so freaking fun, and like things are happening so quickly. Like really, really, really well done, and really enjoy it.
Yeah, it is one of the better music videos of this year, I think.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we'll have to see how it fares out for the end of the year. But I think, honestly, probably my favorite. I mean, I guess we haven't watched that many music videos. We'd have to really watch a few to compare. But I think it's one of the best. Probably number 1 right now.
Well, what's our oh, fucking NewJeans. God damn it.
You were ready to do the ranking?
Well, I was like, oh, what's the last one? And
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we gotta. Because now, I remember I wasn't that into this song, but I have to listen to it again, which is interesting now to be like, but where does it rank in my list, compared with everything else we've listened to?
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
yeah.
know that I remember which. I think whatever. Let's just go.
Okay.
Let's just go. Look at this.
Don't you know how sweet it tastes? How sweet it tastes? Yeah, don't you know how sweet it tastes? How sweet it tastes? Yeah, don't you know how sweet it tastes? Now that I'm without you, 나 더는 묻지 않을래. How sweet it tastes? 알려주지 않아도 돼. How sweet it tastes? Why don't you know how sweet
All right, we made it through. Wasn't horrible.
Yeah. I decided to go into NewJeans with an open mind. If you've been listening to podcasts, or if you haven't, you can go back and hear all my thoughts and feelings on any episode that has NewJeans in the title. Whatever. I've cleansed myself of all of those moral and ethical beliefs, and I'm judging the song solely on the song.
Yeah. I love that. I appreciate you for that.
I mean, you got to do it. I'm being very...
Yeah.
Well, I'm not being objective because it's completely subjective. It's my opinion, but I'm being objective in my subjective opinion.
Sure. Let's go.
Sure. All right. So we did all of this just to remind ourselves of what's come out, hear the things that are popular in Korea that maybe, like that G-Idle song, we didn't even realize had gained such popularity. And now we've ranked, outside of the duplicates, there were 10 songs. So I have my top 10.
And I have mine.
So do you want to just start and you do your number 10 and we'll see how many we match?
Oh, okay. We're starting the opposite way. I mean, to no one's surprise, my number 10 is Lim Jae Hyun. Like,
Yes.
love you, dude. Powerful vocals. I'm sure it's a great song for karaoke. But sadly, you're in my number 10.
Yeah, mine too. Rhapsody of Sadness, indeed.
Oh, okay. That's one similar.
Mm-hmm.
At number 9, should I just keep going and then you, or how do you want to do it?
You can keep going.
All right. So number 9, I got G-Idle. And you know, those are my girls. They were like my number 1 last year, which is kind of sad that they went to number 9, but it's just not my vibe. So yeah. What about you?
Mine was IU.
Okay. You know, I switched her. She was at 9.
I mean, the ballads are always going to go at the bottom of my list. I can't. Unless it's like a really powerful Mamamoo ballad.
Yeah, I get you.
Outside of that, nah. All right, what was your number 8?
So number 8 was IU. I was actually went back and forth with them, so I switched it last minute because I had to think about it. I'm like, I still feel like I could have IU in the background, and I do really like her vocals, and I think I'm more familiar with it, which is why I kind of bumped up to number 8.
Okay, my number 8 was BIBI.
Okay. We're similar. We're like just like one off of each other.
Yeah, what's your 7? Is your 7
It's BB. Yeah.
Okay, mine was G-Idle.
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay. They just kind of, because I know it was annoying, but it is still kind of fun in the beginning. So I still felt a little more of like, oh, I could have the song on. I could see myself listening to that more than IU and G-Idle, but I'd probably skip really quick, you know?
Yeah, they're all, like, honestly, no. IU's definitely ranking below, but I think G-Idle and BIBI, it's kind of like,
Yeah. All right, so number 6 is where NewJeans came on, because like I do enjoy their songs, but this last song was all right, you know. But again, and this is where I was in my head, I had to be like, okay, but between BIBI, IU, and G-Idle, right? Like, which song would I probably most likely listen to? And that's why they went up to number 6.
wow. So I have NewJeans ranking higher than you. My number 6 is Taeyeon.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, she's my number 5. We're literally like so close. So close. But I enjoyed her song more. Again, it's one of those ballady slow songs-ish, but I like it.
My number 5 is TWS or whatever. How are you supposed to say it?
Twas.
Twas.
It's so dumb. They're running out of ideas, but okay. My number 4 was Twas.
All right.
Because they were sweet.
My number 4 was NewJeans.
Okay. This is the moment of truth now, because so far we've only had one similar, which was number 10. So we'll see how our top 3 decided to rank.
All right.
My number 3 was Zico.
Same.
Okay. Number 2 was aespa.
Same.
All right, and then number 1 is ILLIT.
Hell yeah, it is.
Okay, so we got 4. That's awesome. We kind of got our top 3 and our hated one the same. So see, it's like how we're similar but not.
Yeah.
Which is
I feel
interesting.
like the nuances of the middle is like how we differ slightly.
Right. It's
some of
like
these things.
yeah, like they rank similarly, you know, where they need to live. Like they're not in our top, but we don't hate them. But it's like the little, oh, why did you like this one more versus not? I love it. Okay, I really like this list this year. We had a really good year of music. I feel like last year it wasn't that good.
It's just very NewJeans heavy. There was
No,
not a
but-
lot of.
I feel like even out of NewJeans, like there was some good songs here and there, but I think I don't know, something feels different about it this year. I'm excited for like even what's to come, and then see our last like end of the year review.
Yeah. And obviously, these are all based off the Melon music charts. So when we talk at the end of the year, it'll just be our own
Yeah.
personal opinions. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be some G-Idle that's not that song.
Okay.
Probably in my end of year.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, we've come to the end of our show today. Any last remarks, Robyn?
I don't think so. I'm just excited for the rest of the year in K-pop. I think compared to some previous years, I'm more excited about the music coming out now. And it might be because they're like hitting the generational thing, like how you said to us or whatever, TWS, people were comparing them to third gen and blah, blah, blah. Like the cyclical cycle of the style of music is coming back around to the generations that we started with and love. So
Yeah.
I'm
That's
excited.
a really good point. Yeah, me too. Me too. So start saving your make like a Spotify playlist or something for the end of the year. So we
Oh,
can
I
go
already
through it.
have one. Come on.
Yeah, who am I? Why am I even saying that? Of course, I should have known that. Well, anyways, thank you again for tuning in today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Kpop Hot Sheet, and rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. Also, make sure to turn your notifications on Spotify by clicking the bell icon if you want to be notified of new episodes when they're uploaded.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.